Hello guys, welcome to the final game of the season at Charlton, our final league game, our final away game of course as well. We played the final home game against Arsenal last time, and yeah, let's end off on a high guys. I mean, it's been a high pretty much all season, so let's try and end off on one as well, hopefully. So yeah, going to play in our third kit. Won't be playing Charlton next season as they're officially down along with Portsmouth. The only thing we're looking out for today is if I think Aston Villa are trying to get the European place, and I think they're away at Portsmouth, so they've got a decent chance. And Tottenham have actually got West Ham at home, and West Ham have had a good season, so yeah, it could be difficult for Tottenham actually. It could actually swing in Aston Villa's favour on this final day. Yeah, Mutu and Aguero up front. Aguero is on high form. Picked him over Obina because of it. So, yeah, I think we got Amadik in the defence alongside Sanya, who's on red form, and Skato. Ono is back for the final game. Pedretti's on red form despite a little bit of fatigue, but I'm pretty sure he can get through this. Benatira in the middle. Mafia out on the left-hand side. We got Maxwell on the preferred right. Which is where he's played ever since, like, I think we got him. And yeah, and of course Carini in goal today, guys. So yes, one game away from making it the perfect season. So that's why I've put out a full strength team. We have got no real reason, to be honest, to be putting out a full strength team. But well, actually, saying that, yeah, we do have a reason. That reason is that we want to end the season off very well. And here's Mutu. Oh no, it's Mutu, and he's tried to take it round the keeper, and it's not worked out, and it could have been 1-0 already. Never mind, there's still plenty of time. Mafio's done well there, puts the ball through, it's going to end up in the net, it's an own goal. You could say that sums up Charlton's season, that. Mafia did well to get it away. He swung it into the box, trying to find Aguero, but it wasn't needed. Yeah, poor Charlton. I think they've been in the league though for, I think this is their second season. Because I believe they were promoted the first time round, weren't they? Something like that. So you know, they are going to be playing in the second division again next season. It's good though because I like the fight. The thing about the final day, right, is that we go through all the stats and whatnot. That reminds me, we haven't shown off who the Champions League or UEFA Cup winners were, so we'll have a look at that at the end as well. Been keeping it a bit of a secret, but yeah. We go through all the stats, but like we get to see who's coming up next season, so we get to see who we're playing and whatnot. So that'll be good. I'm gonna predict Everton and Rangers are coming up. That's my prediction. And this is really dangerous. What are we doing there? That was some West Ham stuff right there. Remember when we was playing it dodgy at the back against West Ham when we won the title? That was some West Ham stuff there. And here's Maxwell. Looks like he was going to go for the shot. Has decided not to in the end. It's Aguero. It's Aguero. Where is that off to? And that was not Aguero worthy. Mafia back in. Here is Mutu. I can't believe it's the final game, man. It's unbelievable. It's Aguero. And it's going to be saved by Maya and goal. So might have to remind myself to check the half-time scores, possibly, see how that Aston Villa game is going and whatnot, and the Tottenham one. But yeah, 'cause you never know, we could be playing them in Europe next season if things go right for him. They'll go into the qualifying group if they get through that. You never know, this game tends to... It's kind of weird because you only have 4 groups instead of the 8 which you usually get in the real Champions League, so... We'll be looking forward to that. You'll also get to find out who we've got in pre-season at the end of this as well, guys. So, yeah. Can't believe another season has gone in this game. And here is Maxwell. And it's Maxwell. Oh, I was trying to pick out Aguero. It's not really quite working out for Maxwell to do. Still early on, though. Here's Mafia. And that's... Oh, didn't make it through to Pedretti. So yeah, I think the only times we haven't really done well this season is of course we lost to Chelsea in the cup semi-final second leg, but we still got through. There was, I'm trying to think now, there was, I think the Charlton game in the Cup as well. That ended 2-2 away, didn't it, last time we were here? So yeah, there was that. West Ham in the Cup as well. I think we ended 0-0 in one of those. Of course, Man City, which ended 1-1. I think we was at home for that one. And then there's the Arsenal game at the Emirates where that ended 1-1. So I think those are the only times we've really failed to put something together. And it's Mutu, and it's way off target from him. I think he's got 25 goals or something like that this season. Mutu, is it 26? Something ridiculous that he's managed to get. What a signing though. Hopefully he can do that next season. Maybe he'll have a new partner up front next season. Who knows, guys, what's going to happen. And this is good. It's Mutu. Mutu! Yes! Doing what he does best. Be great if he could end off with like 30 goals in the league season somehow today. I think he needs... It's either his 27th or his 26th, that one. I think it might be his 27th, actually. Can't remember what I saw last time, but yeah. This is it, man. The gold Premier League trophy will be coming back today if we just get through this last game. And I wouldn't have predicted that. Or I thought, you know what, we'd maybe like end up losing maybe against sort of like Chelsea or maybe United. Maybe like Liverpool might give us a tough time or something in this season. But it's been way better than expected, honestly. I thought, you know what, relegation isn't going to be an issue, but I figured, you know, we might... Yeah, the odd one or two games might not go quite our way. I really shouldn't open my mouth here with just one half really to go, but the entire season. But that's going to be out for play. Charlton get the corner from it. The ball is swung in. I knew it. I've opened my mouth and look what's happened. That dance, though, that's a fun way to end off. At least, you know, maybe that gives Charlton a little bit of hope for next season, you know. They don't want to put the crowd in high spirits for next year, for the promotion chase. So it's good, though. We should have dealt with it. It's away from the keeper. We should have dealt with that. Here's Maffio. Here's Pedretti. Amadik out wide to Maxwell, who's done well there. He finds Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, yes! Well, that didn't last long, did it? That goal that got them just a little bit back into it. Nice ball, though, from Maxwell. Picks out Aguero. 10s. Just needs a little bit of space on the 10 to whack the goal. He's on high form, and that's why we've put him in there. And of course, the season of this game, Charlton did go down. They weren't good enough to stay in the league, and haven't been back since, as of the upload date of this video. But yeah, it's... I don't know. I didn't think they really were going to go down, and then obviously it did happen. Here's Mutu. Oh, forced to save. Good effort there. I think there was 1 minute added on in this half, or something like that. Ball in is not going to pick out any of our players. You know what, I think Skettle's been alright this season, but he's been really quiet in my opinion. He's never really done anything too... Well, I guess not a lot of our defence has been... I mean, Amadik's been good, and even Kompany's been good, even though he's only just joined us a few months ago. But he's been a bit quiet. He's not really done an awful lot that I recall. But yeah, he's pretty solid, and that's 3-1 at the break. Anyway, second half is off. So yeah, Aston Villa game and the Tottenham game are evening fixtures, so we can't say anything about it, unfortunately. But yeah, And alright, just 45 minutes to go then. I'm looking forward to next season. It's gonna the next season is where it's at though. You know, when we get the European games and whatnot. I think that's going to be quite interesting to have them. And that's out wide. Picked up by Fortune is Traore. I was going to say Darren Bent though. I mean, he's still playing for Charlton, I believe. He's up front for them today, isn't he? He could be one that we could go after. Here he is, actually. Speak of the devil. Here's Hasselbank. Romadal cut out. It's back in there. Mafio's back in there. It's been, I think, my player of the game so far. Mafio has been good. And here's Mutu tracking back. Mutu needs to dart forward again. Oh, Maxwell loses that one. Not the best game from Mafio so far. Simic isn't playing this one. Yeah, I mean, was going to maybe play him because it's probably going to be his last game, but I don't know yet. And good. Oh, can't stick a foot out. Mafio's got to chase after it. He doesn't really do that. And cut out there. Just half an hour left. There's Romadal. Yeah, kind of don't like that how there's like some evening fixtures because this, final day is always played on the same time, but obviously it's not how the game does it. And here's Pedretti. Ball in. Oh, picked up by Meyer that time. He's just giving that straight back to us. That's taken away again. This Hasselbank is Reed. Traore. Mutu. Oh, taken off it, but it's Benatira. I haven't seen much of Benatira today either, I have to say that. Corner. And it's Benatira to whip it into the box. It's not going to end up to any of our players. It's quieted down a bit this match at the end. Well, coming towards the end. It's Ben Holland, who I believe had got a goal or two, didn't he, in the cup against us. And that's good. And it's Mutu. He's only got one man to beat, if he can get past him. It's Mutu. Oh, Mutu! Oh, I did it all on his own, but come on. Aguero should have ran into that space there. But he was too slow. He didn't think to do that. User power free subs in a moment. And yeah, Simic is going to come on. And whatnot, and Aguero again needs to make the run, not making the run there. It's not good there. It just needs to learn better. And here's Ben. And Pedretti is back. Booted away. It's Mutu. It's 2-on-2. If he can get this going now. And again, although he is going to get to it, it's Aguero! Well, he made hard work of that one, didn't he? I'm telling you, he needs to start making runs. He's been a bit lazy, honestly. And he just gets to that, and it's in the net. This is what we need next season now. I think Aguero would honestly benefit from a loan. Get him in the pre-season training. Ayuga's going to come on for Pedretti because Ayuga's a legend. He is a legend, and he's going to get his final game. Why not? Let's just put him on one last time, along with Simic, because it's probably going to be his final season as well, more than likely. And then Barnett has come on for, I think it was Benatira, wasn't it? I haven't seen a lot of Benatira today, if I'm honest, but yeah. And here's Mutu again. And it's Mutu. And it's Mutu! And it's off target. And again, no real support there. Where is Aguero? He's now just running in there. I just don't understand. There's Aguero. It's Mutu. It's still Mutu. He gets a sight of goal, but it's go. I was about to say it's going to be the Aguero hat-trick, but he blazes it over. He's a good kid, but he's got a lot to learn in front of him, that's for sure. We're looking forward and ahead to the future today, that's for definite. And Ono's got it back. We're in the last kicks of the game now. This is it. And it could be the... Oh, I was going to say it could be the Aguero hat-trick. And Maxwell still got it. Ball in. Oh! It had to be. It just had to be, didn't it? Last kick of the game. Mutu does it. What a season for that man. 2 goals today. Gets there to stat the keeper, but he couldn't keep it out. And there you go, that is... Well, you would say we already had it in the bag this match by then. Their defence just stood ball watching there, not doing anything. There you go. There you go. From start to finish. Game over. The gold trophy is coming home. 30 games unbeaten. 28 won, 2 drawn, 0 losses. Oh, half of our shots were on target. We did have 6 on target out of the 12 shots. Aguero 7.0. Yeah, but he's just he needs to be more aware, is all I'm going to say. Mutu 7.5. Yeah, if he'd have got a hat-trick, I reckon it would have been at least an 8. But yeah, didn't. Maxwell was alright. Mafia was good. I think Mafia was my man of the match, actually, though. Benatira, didn't see an awful lot. Didn't see an awful lot of Ono, honestly. Pedre, not too much. These guys really didn't have much to do anyway, so I can understand why they got low ratings. And then these guys just came on at the end. Great stuff today. Anyway, guys, there's been a club ranking announcement yet again. Chelsea are the top team there, 128 points. Inter have moved into 4th. AC down to 5th there. Barcelona and Real Madrid are 2nd and 3rd there, respectively. Manchester United 6th. PSV up to 7th. Valencia up to 8th. Liverpool dropped down to 9th. And Lyon dropped down to 10. Juventus just outside there. And Roma have moved up to 11th. Arsenal down to 13th. For Villarreal also up to 13th. Where are we though? We are 21st. We've moved up. So yeah, we're almost in the top 20 teams and whatnot. So we'll just have a quick look through if they see some of the results. Everton have moved up there. Does that mean they're coming back up as I might have predicted? Rangers have also moved up. Wigan are up there though. Manchester City moved up. Portsmouth have moved up somehow. Charlton are down to 55. Watford are up to 60. So maybe they've done pretty well. Sheffield, they've all seemed to have gone up a little bit. Sheffield are still the West English team though in 66th position. Hertha still bottom, 72. Hanover only 2 points ahead of them with 8. It's 71st. The league ranking, La Liga is top though, 165. Premiership is 139. League 4 has moved down though, so it's a bit strange that, because Premiership hasn't moved yet. La Liga and League 4 have moved down. Okay. whatever, and Bundesliga 73. We've got some retired player data here, guys. So these are all the players that I think are retiring this season. So Van der Sar, age 37, is gone. He's gone from United. Koku has gone as well. Niame from Fulham there. Kloss from Rangers. Mondragon from Galatasaray. Schor's retired. He's 38. Anything else on here? No, it's just mostly kind of goalkeepers really, but yeah, I think the most notable there for me is Van der Sar, who's gone, and we get some extra points for that. Team ranking bonus, we get a goal ranking bonus as well, no assist or anything, and no overall best player, but we've got 53,000 points there, guys, which is really nice for the summer window coming up soon. And Everton are back in the league, guys, along with Wigan. So yeah, I did predict Everton might come back up, and they are back up. So well done to those teams. Portsmouth and Charlton have to go back down. Now, guys, it's time to look at pre-season. So the first one that I'm going to go ahead and do is going to be the last one. That is going to be against Chelsea, because Chelsea came second in the league, and obviously we won the league and we also won the cup. So that's going to be like our hypothetical, charity shield game. So that is going to be the last one, guys, but the rest you've been voting for, and the top 7 of those are going to go into this, and I think most of them are on the first page, to be honest, guys. But anyway, what else have we got in here? We got the Queno. See, the thing is, though, you look at the stats and they're way beyond our team. The Goliaths, I believe, is like the biggest sort of players in the league, sort of thing, in the game kind of thing. So we got the African selection, North American, South American, and whatnot. I decided not to include any of these because I thought these might be a little bit, they could be tricky to play against. So maybe we'll do that next season, guys. But other than that, you guys have been voting on what you want, and the top 7 have been put into a draw, and then they've been sort of randomized in a different order. So basically the first one drawn out of the top 7 was Real Madrid, so that is going to be our first game, guys. The second one is going to be Inter Milan. So yeah, that should be another good one. They're all going to be good ones, to be honest, guys. Says the next one is Barcelona. So yes, but the thing is, guys, right, we've got Europe next season, and this will be a good way to prepare for that. It will give us some experience against these top clubs and whatnot. So yeah, number 4 was Juventus, who I believe are 11th in the club ranking, aren't they? The 5th one was AC Milan. The 6th one is Bayern Munich. In fact, they're not actually on there. Where are Bayern Munich? Oh, they're actually on the 32nd place there. Wow. Okay. And then 7th, finally, is going to be Ajax. So yeah, guys, this is going to be some good experience for next season, because last season we had a pretty easy pre-season. But this season coming up, I feel like, you know, it's going to be a little bit better than that, and we can, you know, see what it's going to be like, because we've got these big games coming up in Europe. So that's pre-season, guys. So these are the results from the last day of the Premier League season. As you can see, Aston Villa lost to Portsmouth 2-1. Too little too late for Portsmouth there, because that win means absolutely nothing. If they'd have beaten Newcastle, though, they would have stayed up though last week. If they'd done that, they would have had enough. But anyway, Manchester City did lose 2-1 to Fulham. Liverpool have beaten Newcastle 1-0. Middlesbrough have thrashed Arsenal 3-0, and I believe that is actually an away win for Middlesbrough, because it's reversed, because we were playing away but we're on the home side, if that makes sense, of the little table here. So I believe it's all reversed around for some reason. I don't know why the game does that, to be honest. Chelsea have won at home to Manchester United 1-0. Tottenham have also won against West Ham, so it didn't matter anyway, 4-2. And Blackburn have won 1-0 against Bolton. So this is the final league table, guys. We finish on 86 points out of a possible 90. Arsenal and Manchester City were the only two teams to stop us, and they're not even in the top half of the table, guys, which is strange. A goal scored. We also matched our goals scored for points as well. 86 scored, 15 conceded. Not much wrong with our defence when you put it that way. Goal difference is plus 71. Chelsea finish up in second in the automatic Champions League position at 69 points. They won 22 of the games. Good, but not good enough to catch us. We're nearly 20 points clear of them, which is unbelievable, to be honest. They scored 52, let in 24. Manchester United going to the Champions League qualifying, though, along with Liverpool, Fulham and Spurs. So yeah, any stats that really stand out there? Fulham conceded 42. Tottenham conceded, then again, West Ham conceded 50 and Aston Villa 42. Liverpool ended up scoring 43. They lost 9 games, which is what's let them down. They were up there, and then we sort of beat them, didn't we, a few months ago, and then they sort of slipped down a little bit into 4th. But yeah, moving down to the bottom, Arsenal finish up in a league low of 11th. That must be the worst position ever. Wow, I can't believe that. That's you wouldn't think Arsenal would finish in 11th. That is ridiculous. 11th place. They've only won 8 games, which obviously is enough. The thing is, though, when you look at it, they were 3 points off relegation there. There's only 3 points between them and Portsmouth. That is outstanding, to be honest. Like, what has happened? Obviously, they've got the goal difference, so they didn't really need to worry. They let in 46 goals and scored 38. Newcastle slipped down to 12th. They'd not had a great season. Manchester City and both Bolton lost on the last day. So yeah, if Portsmouth had beaten Newcastle the other week and gotten them a couple of extra points, actually it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered because they still would have gone down. So actually, yeah, if they didn't concede so many against us, then yeah, it might have been a chance. But Charlton finished dead last, 21 points, only the 6 wins, 3 draws, 21 losses. Not good enough. Even Portsmouth only lost 14, Bolton lost 18, Manchester City lost 16, and so on. And that's that. So we're going to look ahead to the other league tables. Getafe and Mallorca, if there was a league below them, would have gone down. I think Deportiva have actually gone ahead of Mallorca on the last day, so they would have stayed up. Yeah, nothing too interesting I can see there. But moving to the top, we got Barcelona won the league on 74 points. They won 23 games. They scored 64, let in 24. Goal difference of 40. Real Madrid finished second, 68. Not quite good enough to win the league. Needed to turn a few of those losses and possibly draws into a couple of more wins or so. Valencia, Atletico, Villarreal and Real Zaragoza finish up in the European places there. This is the Bundesliga. We've got Hertha right at the bottom on a low 19 points. So not good enough from them. Letting 56 goals. Yeah, you can see why the bottom of the ranking announcement. Bochum. Hamburger have actually again gone up as well. So they would have stayed up as well. That's just insane. Looking at the top though, Bayern Munich. Oh, won it by a point over Dortmund and Leverkusen. Oh, that is unbelievable. Look how close it was. 1 point, and then the goal difference isn't too far off each other. Dortmund are on 26, Bayern are on 29, and Leverkusen on 25. You know what? Earlier in the season, I was looking at the Bundesliga, and I think Leverkusen were leading for quite a way, but Bayern Munich... In fact, Bayern Munich have won it on the last day because they've got an up arrow, and Borussia Dortmund have got a down arrow, so they've won it on the last day. Wolfsburg, Schalke, Werder Bremen, and Leverkusen, European places there. And finally, League 4, both Greek teams finish up in the 15th and 16th position, both with 15 points each. They've both won 3 games, drawn 6 and lost 21 each. Although Panathinaikos have done slightly worse conceding goals. Olympiacos have done 1 less than Panathinaikos in scoring goals. So yeah, Porto don't finish too much. Well, Porto finished a whole 10 points ahead of them, and then in 13th position there, Paris have actually finished up in 35. So between 13th and 15th, there's actually a 20-point difference. That is incredible. That's just like insane as well. But yeah, League 4, Inter Milan are going to take it. They have won the league. In fact, it looks like they won the league before the last day there. So well done. AC Milan get a European automatic position. Roma, Eindhoven, Juventus and Lyon go into Champions League qualifying, guys. And that's that. So yeah, Premier League assists, guys. Wow, Ronaldo only got 5 there. He's joined 8th with quite a few players there, including Urbina, who got 5. For us, Tevez was on there. Tevez was on my... I said I might want to buy Tevez. If you got to even Mutu only got 5, that's quite incredible when you think about it. You think you would have had a few more than that, wouldn't you? But yeah. Joint Fed. We got Maxwell on there, so that's pretty good. Patson for Newcastle's got 7. Joe Cole is on there, along with Haleb of Arsenal. Barry of Aston Villa. And Malbronk of Tottenham has got 9 assists this season. The goal rankings, Urbina just mixed the list there with 8. So, yeah, because I think we was trying to go for Saviola sort of at the start of the season, but then Urbina sort of got onto them. We started to play him a little bit more. Yeah, Defoe's on there along with Tevez for 9, and Nelka and Nondo with 10, Luis Garcia with Angel and Saviola, Vassell. So Saviola got 11 league goals. I don't even remember that much. I mean, I know he got 4, was it against Portsmouth, but really? Berbatov and Omri, 12 each. You'd expect a little bit more of Omri, but Arsenal haven't had a good season. Rooney with 13. John of Fulham with 13. Drogba is second with 17. And of course, Mutu with 28. Ran away with it. He beat Drogba by 11. Excellent. So yeah, the best overall player though in the league apparently was Drogba, not Mutu. I think it's quite clear that it is Mutu, but he was top goal scorer, so well done. Just really quickly, guys, I'm just looking through team information here, and Paulo Ferreira is out for 31 weeks. Oh my god, that's like... he'll be coming back at the end of next season. That is insane. Oh well. Anyway, guys, FA Cup assists, not too much to say. There's plenty of players that are on 1 each here. Including Mutu and Benatira and Urbina, Arisa, Miller and Maxwell. So we do actually have an assist one there. Are all joint for second on that one. So well done, Maxwell. He's played so well in that sort of right wing back position this season. Very good. FA Cup goals though. Ono is on there in 15th position with 1. Chu Young has got 2 there in 10th position. Cow, Henry, Shevchenko. We do have Urbina though, who is the top goal scorer in the FA Cup. Mutu came 3rd with 4. Benatira came joint 4th with 3. Luis Garcia of Liverpool got 5. So well done. This is the UEFA Cup, guys. Not really too important, but Warnock of Liverpool there's actually got an assist. So that's something. Anything else? Xavi's got 2. Milner, Carr and Haleb, yeah, so there was quite a few that got 2 there in the assists for the UEFA Cup. For goals scored, it's going to be Eto'o with 4 there, and Strela of Stuttgart, I believe. Is that Stuttgart? Yeah, I think it is. With 4. Milner for Newcastle's got 3. Messi of Barcelona's actually got a couple of goals there as well. Slovenia's got 2 as well for Barca. Robbie Fowler's gone to Real Betis, has he now? Huh, okay. Interesting. Assists for the Champions League. Shevchenko with the 1 is 16th. There's probably plenty of others that got 1 as well, but it can't fit them all in. Yeah, nothing stands out too well. Beckham's got 2 in 6th position there. Wow, there's quite a few there. Lampard, Podolski and Figo all joint top with 4 each. And for goals, it's Mackay of Bayern. So actually, we're playing them in pre-season, so we need to look out for him. Maybe we need to do a bit of man marking there, guys. You know, Luis Garcia yet again there on the goal scoring chart for the Champions League. Even though, what happened to Liverpool in the Champions League? Did they get knocked out in the? Was it the group stage? I can't remember. I hadn't even revealed like who's won the Champions League yet, so yeah, this is all a bit of a build-up, I suppose. So anyway, UEFA Cup, guys, and yeah, Barcelona lost to Stuttgart in the final on penalties. Yes. It was 1-1 in extra time, so obviously it must have been 1-1 after full time, and they've lost to Stuttgart 7-6. Well done to Stuttgart. What a story that is. And finally, Chelsea are the champions, beating Real Madrid 3-1 in the final, guys, of the Champions League. So yeah, playing against European champions next season. Anyway, on to point rankings, guys. Julius Caesar is number 1 there for Inter Milan. We got Buffon. These are the goalkeepers, obviously. We got Buffon of Juventus, 6.50. Frey of Real Madrid there, 6.49. Casillas, 6.48. Toldo, 6.48. Maldini still remains the best defender, even though he's retired, and Cafu's still on that list as well, even though he's retired. So yeah, 6.50 there. Ivan Cordoba, 6.51. Bridge, 6.52. And Michael Salgado, Real Madrid, finishes up in second with 6.63. Midfielders, Vicente of Valencia is going to be 6.78. Van der Vaart, also Valencia as well, is on there, 6.77. Joint with Schweinsteiger. Lampard, 6.75. And Joe Cole, 6.74. And top forward is Messi, guys, which has actually kind of surprised me. I thought maybe Eto'o might have been top, at 6.90 for him. Raul, 6.88. Gakas for, is that Bochum? That's kind of weird. 6.86 though, I guess. Adriano of Inter Milan, 6.86, and Michael Owen of Newcastle, 6.83. This right here, guys, is the total goal and assist rankings. So yes, Gerrard is on there notably to start off with, along with Pienaar, Dortmund, all on 19, with Camoranesi as well. Seedorf and Rivera both got 20 there. Giggs is Milov, 21. Cringe, we'll call him Cringe. Figo, all on 21. Beckham on 22. Mancini of Roma on 23 assists. Riquelme of Villarreal is on 25. Haleb of Arsenal is on 25. Lampard is on 26. Deco of Barcelona, 28. And the all-time top assist is Ronaldinho. Who else? With 29. You just look at Deco and Ronaldinho. They've both got nearly 30 assists each just between them. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Goals scoring charts then. So we got Ronaldo of AC Milan there, who's on 51. We got Milito as well on 51. We got Adriano on 51. So you need to have at least 51 to get on this list, guys. So Mutu's not quite there yet, but he might be on it. Well, he might be on it next season. Who knows? Eto'o. Did we mention Eto'o? He's on 51 as well. Van Nistelrooy's on 53. Cassano's on 53. Henry's on 53. Ronaldinho on 54 goals. So he's not only is he nearly like assisted 30 goals himself, he scored 54 as well. And not only that, Eto'o has also scored 51. It's crazy, isn't it? Although I guess Ronaldinho and Deco probably assisted Eto'o a few times. Maybe Deco assisted Ronaldinho a few times. So, you know, Rooney is on 55. Mackay is on 56. Smolarek of Dortmund, 57. God Johnson's got 58 to add to that as well. Holy hell. Totti of Roma is also on 58. Asamoah of Schalke is on 60. And Villa and Drogba are joint top at the end of the season, guys, with 65 each. Interesting. So anyway, guys, this is the sort of season results. As you can see there, Mutu with a 6.8 there. Our best player of the season had to be 28 goals, 5 assists. I think this just takes into account league games, though, overall. So, yeah. If you look at the team information, yeah, we've won 93.33 of our games in the league. Well, or is it all together? Something like that. Or I think it's just a league, actually. Yeah, great stuff. Obina got a 6.8 there. He was joint with Mutu on his rating there. Benatira 6.8 as well. He got 7 goals and 4 assists. Not bad. Chu Young got 8 goals and 2 assists. Ono got just the 1 goal and 4 assists. Walcott 4 goals. See, he didn't play him an awful lot this season, but it's still good. Toms didn't get any game time whatsoever. Scale, Company got an assist, really? Huh. That's strange, I don't remember that one. Aguero got 5 goals, but no assists. Well, Maldini got 5.9, he's got a lot of time to grow. Bastek got absolutely nothing, but is 6.1. He's pretty solid, to be honest, Bastek, though. Maxwell, 4 goals and 6 assists. And that's it, guys. Very nice. Anyway, guys, time for the development sheet right here. So to start off, Kushak has gone up, actually. He's gone up pretty well. Well, actually, since he first joined, of course, his response has got up to 95, so not too bad. Maybe we could do with a new keeper, actually, though, maybe. I think actually, that might be on the list for next window. Get rid of Toms or something, or Foms, whatever you want to call him, and maybe replace him or something. But yeah, Simic has gone up in his defence, but everything else, well, not everything, but he's gone down in quite a few. So, oh well. Gilberto Silva's gone down. Obviously, he's getting on a bit. He's 32, so obviously he's going to start declining. Scato, I mean, his body balance has gone right up to 91. Not too bad there. Everything seems to have improved quite significantly by about 4 points. Obina, well, his dribble speed stayed the same, but everything apart from obviously his keeper skills, because he doesn't need them, has gone up by about 3. His top speed and acceleration has improved, so that's good. Ono's actually improved. He's got better. That's good. I mean, he's got good stats when you look at him. You know what I mean? Look at him when he joined. That is actually insane. Wow, I can't believe how much he's improved. His stats have gone up by like 7 points each. In fact, I mean, I think some of them have gone up by 8 actually as well. Maxwell's gone up by a couple on each of his. His shot power's gone up to 90 actually. Stamina's gone up as well, which is good. So I'm impressed with that. Walcott's gone right up. His top speed's gone right up to 95 along with his acceleration. So that's really good. His attack could maybe be a bit better, but he's still 19. He's got great stats, so yeah. Saviola, when he's joined us, there's only been one stat that's gone up. That's interesting. That has actually surprised me. Only one stat has gone up by 1 point. Not so sure about him then. Dribble speed of Chu Young has gone right up to 95 now. He's done really well. The acceleration is up and whatnot. Arda Turan only joined us the other month in January, but all of his stats seem to have gone up by 1. Don't forget he's only 21, so he's got time yet. Carini's actually improved. His response has gone up to 95, so that's good. He's 28. I thought he was actually a bit older than that. I thought he was 30 or something. But yeah, that's good. Maldini has gone up by 1. Some of his stats I think have gone up by 2. Definitely his defence and body balance, he'll get better over time. His teamwork's gone up, so yeah. Amadek has not improved at all, but he hasn't gone down either, so okay then. That's fair enough. Pedretti's gone up in pretty much everything there. Passing accuracy there is 94, yeah. Good stuff. Mafia has gone up as well. It's been with us quite a while actually now. Impressive. Benetira has declined. Is that a way of saying that he's already at his peak level? Because I mean, he is 19. We signed him when he was 18, obviously, in the pre-season of this season, but he seems to have gone down just a little bit on some of those. That's not good, That's not good. Is he already on the decline? Because if so, that's a bit worrying, that, with him being so young. Mutu has gone up, although his acceleration has actually gone down with Mutu. He is 29 though, will be 30 next season, so yeah, good stuff from him though, can't fault him. Company's actually gone up in the short time we've had him, so that's alright. Aguero's gone up in the short time as well. Yeah, he'll get better, he's 20. Bastek has gone down just 1. I don't really expect Bastek to improve much though, honestly. Acceleration's gone up. 92 over Barnetta. So yeah, he's 22 though, and he's got really good stats, so he's one for the future. Toms, we haven't played him, so he's just declined a little bit. You know, poor old Toms. Sanya's gone up. He's 25. Not so sure about him. We might sell him actually. Of course, Ayuga's gone down. He's never going to improve, is he? At his age. Neri Sahin has just stayed the same. No improvement from him yet. He's still 19, and that's our team stats. And that's it, guys. That's it. We're done. The season is finished. And you know what? I feel like it's gone by really quickly. You know, I really do. I can't believe, like, you know, on the day one we were playing United, and wow, it's gone so quickly. I can't believe it. It's been a really good season, guys. I've enjoyed this. And if I'm where to review, shall we do the little season review before we end off here? I think there isn't much to say. United, good result to start off with. Bolton, I think we only won that 2-0, wasn't it? Something like that. Remember, we had, like, what was his name? I can't remember his name now. We had that defender, didn't we? Guan Fran, I think it was. Remember, I think he put a ball into the box in that one, and actually we ended up scoring it. Fulham, that was 6-0, wasn't it? What a game that was. One of my favourite games, that Walcott's goal in that one really was amazing. Just the one goal in the Liverpool game, but still good enough. Newcastle game, what a game that was. Won it right at the end, I think 3-2. We was 2-0 up. Then it was brought back to 2-2, but we ended up winning it right at the end. The Chelsea game, yeah, that was 3-0, wasn't it? We went there and did a job. Tottenham, again, and what another game. That was where we had the sending off. Mark Gonzalez got sent off in that one. We had to go through it with 10 men, I believe, wasn't it? Or was that the Newcastle game? It's one or the other. I think it was Tottenham, wasn't it? Walcott's goal, though, in that one. Oh, what a goal it was. Incredible goal. Middlesbrough, I think we won that like 3-0. I think Urbina went for a chip in that one, didn't he? And I think he didn't score it, but he got it in the end. The West Ham game, I remember that one with Mafio. We had the cup against Charlton. It was 2-2, and Honor got a really good goal. I think it was just outside the box, wasn't it? Something like that. But another great result. Aston Villa, I think, was just the 1-0. Manchester City, where we could have lost that one. I'll tell you what, Manchester City give us the most trouble out of any team this season. They were 1-0 up. We couldn't get back into it. We got one back through Yuga, I think, early on in the second half, and then we came back and won that one with a Mutu goal. Blackburn, don't remember too much of that one. What happened? I think we won like 3-0 or something like that. We finished Charlton off, of course, in the cup. Portsmouth won 2-0. Arsenal 1-1. Yeah, Zarjas. Oh, I remember Zarjas. We got rid of him in January, didn't we? He ran through and scored, and then Ali Adier in the 90th plus minute or whatever in off the post and ended it. Charlton, I think we won that one. Who did we have in the cup again? Well, we had West Ham. We won 5-0. And then I think the second leg it was just 0-0, wasn't it? Manchester United at Old Trafford, I think Urbina scored both goals, didn't he? Something like that. Remember Kompany playing well in that one. Blocked out a few challenges from United. We defended really well in that one to keep the lead. Bolton again, what happened in that one? 5-1, yeah, another thrashing. Oh, Fulham away. For some reason it's reversed all the fixtures, I don't know why, but we were away for that one and we won 1-0. The last kick of the game, was it Hatera scored, I think, or I think it was Hatera actually. Liverpool, we losing that one, came back and won it through a Maxwell goal at the end. Newcastle, I think Aguero scored in that one. Chelsea, if we said if we won that one, the title would have been ours. So we did the job there. Tottenham, again, Gilberto scored in that one and we got the win. Middlesbrough, what happened in that one? 3-0. Yeah, another good result. West Ham, that was the one where we won the league in March. The cup there, 4-4. That was the best game in my opinion of the entire season. I thought, actually, it was up there. Maybe not the complete best. Maybe like the Newcastle or Tottenham game was better than that early on in the season. But yeah, it was definitely up there. We lost that leg, but went on to get through, and just a very interesting leg. Only the one goal again against Aston Villa. Drew to Man City, not very good. Won the cup final, FA Cup final against Liverpool 4-0. Beat Blackburn 6-0, and then we beat Portsmouth 7-0 at home, and obviously we beat Arsenal 3-0, and then Charlton on the last day 5-1. What a season, guys, and what an undefeated season in the league. Are we really going to get any better than that? The only way we could better it is if we got at least 29 wins and a draw next season, you know what I mean, or won all 30 games, which I don't think I don't know if we'll ever see that again, guys. Let's make the most of it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the season. It's been excellent. I hope you enjoyed. Here's to looking forward to the summer and next season. Who we're going to sign, who we're going to get in Europe, and let's play these tough games that are coming up and see what happens, guys. Please do comment, rate, subscribe, and share. And thanks for sticking with us. See you next season. See you then.